Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Bryant Samuel gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Now batting, Pierre Morales. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 13. Hey, nobody.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, I love this ballpark. As I look around Camden Yards, haven't had the opportunity to play a full season here. Once you get past May, the ball flies
into the box. Melvin Fontaine. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Hey, stay hard, stay hard.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Get your pitch. Stay hot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination.
With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped high in the air. Fontaine is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in once again, Melvin Fontaine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fontaine.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 10 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Ready for another chance. Willie Greenberg comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Fontaine fields it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Melvin Fontaine comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Oh, big guy. You drive it right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly. You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Come on.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Ibar ranging up the middle. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Mancini.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball grounded towards second. Fontaine on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Pierre Morales.
13. Pierre
1 run,
Morales.
4 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far.
Hey, come on, guys.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Orioles 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready for another shot now. Melvin Fontaine.
Second baseman, Melvin Fontaine.
Get a good pitch. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Schuler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Candelario.
Hey, clutch up right now for us, kid.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. In to score the runner from second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Now at the plate, Pete Carnes.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Pete Carnes.
Hey, keep it going. Punch up for it.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Rosas.
Right fielder, Brian Rosas.
Get your pitch. No one better, buddy.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on a pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Casto is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 9th inning coming up. The Orioles lead it 5-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Roberto Ibar.
Roberto Ibar.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle to second. On to first, and they get the double play.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Bryant Samuel earns win number 4 on the season. Paul Davis closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.
Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Robert Wood will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
First baseman, Trey Mancini.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball was executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Stepping into the box, Melvin Fontaine. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Melvin Fontaine. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
And Matt, I mean, another thing, I look at this team, it makes me nervous, you know, because this is when you start seeing managerial changes. We're in May, and everybody, you look around, there's changes being made, and your team is falling.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Orioles 3, the Jays nothing. Digging in now, Robbie Walsh. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Here we go right now, fellas.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Fountain is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Ready once again, Melvin Fontaine. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Fontaine.
Get your pitch, huh?
First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh? Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now in the box, Francis Gordon, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Hey, gotta hold him right now.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in, Melvin Fontaine. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Hit on the ground to third. Walsh takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Orioles are on top 4-0.
1 out now.
Stepping up to the plate, Francis Gordon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Robert Wood with his 4th win this season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Leroy Wint starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him, and those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Second.
Standing in, Jose Tavares. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Gonna be a tough play. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy.
At the plate, Melvin Fontaine, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they have not played well the first 4 games. I mean, they're 0-4 on this road trip, and you just got to put it aside and focus on winning 1 game at a time, and maybe that philosophy applies more importantly today than any other game they played. Now, that's that old-school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Wait for a good one, huh?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Leaning, and he makes the catch. Oh, he took it right out of the dugout for the 2nd out. Wow. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there.
Now at the plate, Melvin Fontaine. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Melvin Fontaine.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So digging in now Pete
batting,
Carnes.
Center fielder.
One time, right
Pete
here.
Carnes.
Good catch up there. Let's go, kid.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Kellenberger.
Number 2, Kurt Kellenberger.
Down, one down.
Hit out towards second. Fontaine has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jose Tavares. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Sent on the ground out to second. Ranges to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Melvin Fontaine. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Melvin Fontaine.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Melvin Fontaine. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Let her rip right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, get one.
The 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hard hit at third. To his right, Walsh. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
12-3 is the way this one ends. Jose Trejo earns win number 4 on the season. Brian Mata takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game.
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. One Young Tan will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Now at the plate, Melvin Fontaine. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Oh, Chief, one time. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. And H, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, this is game 1 of the road trip, and they're coming off a 500 homestand. I haven't been thoroughly blown away by them, but they're playing okay ball. But this is a big game for them, that first one on the road.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Striding in once again, Colt Morant.
The first baseman, Colt.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melvin Fontaine.
Second baseman, Melvin Fontaine. Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
And the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
A windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morant has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Melvin Fontaine. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Fontaine.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Get your pitch, huh?
Again, a 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in to try it again. Fred Newby. No career at bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Hey, nobody.
Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Melvin Fontaine. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Fontaine.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever. some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Arodys Vizcaíno gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Marlon Dyson wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game.
Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Jameson Taillon gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
Fontaine.
So striding forward now, Melvin Fontaine. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
Skied into straightaway right. Baez has a beat on it, and the inning is over. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Here's Addison Russell. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And these guys have the fewest errors in the American League. You talk about hot shots from the DH, a complete lineup, 9 guys coming at you. They make all the plays. I love how they defend.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Melvin Fontaine. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Melvin Fontaine.
Hey, let it rip one time.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one will get this one.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Baez sprinting after it, and it's a foul ball. smoke toward third. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Orioles are on top, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Russell.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. They still trail 1-0. Now batting, Melvin Fontaine. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So not wasting any time here as he's running first pitch and nabs second on the stolen base. And as you can see right there, he's now third on the Orioles in that category. The 0-1 on its way. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Melvin Fontaine.
Melvin Fontaine.
Hey, let it fly.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
See it drive it. See it drive it. All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Looking to leave him loaded. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now. Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Now another 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kimbrough is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready once again, Melvin Fontaine.
Second baseman, Melvin Fontaine.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go. Here we go.
Ready with the 0-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Twins 1. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Jamison Taillon earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 6 runs, 10 hits.
Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Bryant Samuel, a left-hander from Virginia, will be your starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So striding in, Melvin Fontaine. He went deep in the contest last night.
Fontaine.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Stepping into the box, Fred Newby. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Rack him up now.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Gets dirty and gloves it. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. More coming up from Baltimore after this. Striding in, Melvin Fontaine.
Second baseman, Melvin Fontaine.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
That's old school baseball right there, boy. Woo! Last at bat, he hits a home run off him. This time, take the plate back. First pitch, you knock him off the plate. That's old school. That's my plate.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. So some two-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Well, there's a little two-out base hit. Maybe start a little two-out rally. Now, he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Schuler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Freddie Schuler.
A runner on first with two away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in, Ramon Cortez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ramon Cortez.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the... He goes to first. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Digging in the switch hitter, Roger Baez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Baez.
Ready with the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Man, that was a textbook hit and run. Right-handed hitter hits it the opposite way behind the base runner. They're first and third. They're in business.
Into the box, Fred Newby. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Newby.
Hey, let's go right here. Hey, two away.
Grounded to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in and looking for more, Melvin Fontaine. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Change up way off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Newby ranging into the outfield. 1 away. Digging in, William Kimbrough.
Center fielder number 35, William.
1 out,
Kimbrough.
nobody on. Right side hit hard to his left. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Now at the plate, William
The batter,
Koo.
number 5, designated hitter.
2 out,
William
nobody on.
Koo.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
On the ground softly towards second. He's got to hurry. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is
Ladies and
over.
gentlemen,
Down go the
it's time
Twins
for
in
the
order.
traditional
Score
7th inning
remains
stretch.
deadlocked at 2-2. Melvin Fontaine will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, stick your
3
bat up
runs
there,
already
kick it,
home
kick
here.
it, and drive it.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
And the pitch on 2-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
8-3 is today's final. Jeff Hoffman wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 8 runs.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Frederick Basic gets the start for Houston in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Batting third.
So striding forward now, Melvin Fontaine coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, it's very possible we're watching a World Series preview. You got 2 first-place teams, interleague division game right here, and I love the fact that they can play both styles, American League or National League. They match up real well. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats, because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for them.
Now at the plate, Otis Agee. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Hey, now get the ground ball. Turn 2 for you right here.
He waits. Now the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. On to first, a double play.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play, and an easy one to turn.
Ready for another chance? Melvin Fontaine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fontaine.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul. Strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, Griffin and Riffin, kid, let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Montalvo comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Eric
batting,
Montalvo.
center fielder,
He's 0 for 1
Eric
thus far.
Montalvo.
Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Otis Agee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, double him up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 on the ground up the middle. A step on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready once again, Melvin Fontaine. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Hey, let her rip one time.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Hey, see it drive it.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The O's lead this thing 2. Digging in once again, Melvin Fontaine. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now to the plate, Freddie Schuler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Schuler.
Here it comes, 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Toles. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andrew Toles.
1 down, 1 down. Here we go.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Now in the box, Junior Espinoza. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Hey, here we go. Get out of this short way.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 8th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 4-3. Striding in once again, Melvin Fontaine.
Second baseman, Melvin Fontaine.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled straight back.
Hey, got him in for us. We need you. Let's go.
The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Montalvo will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Henry Encarnacion earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Sam Roberts closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight.
Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Luis Severino will be on the mound for the Stros. Harold, what do you got?
Well, for right now, he's just allowing over a base runner per inning. That's very good for a starting pitcher. It tells me that he keeps his team in the game every inning. And really, if you win the innings, you're going to win the game in the end.
Standing in, Melvin Fontaine comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Fontaine.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Pitch out, nothing doing. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s, calling balls off the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Tolles. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory.
Stepping into the box, Melvin Fontaine. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fontaine.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here you go. You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Rogers has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Junior Espinoza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. So striding in, Melvin Fontaine, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Melvin Fontaine.
On the ground to the left side. Warren is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Melvin Fontaine.
Melvin Fontaine.
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he's safe. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in now, Freddie Schuler. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Grounded to third. To his right, Warren. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Stepping into the box, Ross Michel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perez over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Astros on top, 5-2. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
5-2 the final score tonight. Luis Severino earned his 5th win of the year. Sam Roberts earns the save out of the bullpen, his league-leading 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.